Welcome to Drawga, where we tell a dumb story
with even dumber drawings.
I am, of course, your drawing master, Caldwell Tanner.
I am your halfling rogue, Legzi Shortstack.
Ooh.
I'm the bone mage, Regina.
Yeah.
And I'm your Eladrin punch girl, Rah'oxah.
Ever the punch girl. So good to see you all again. Of course, that's not our party this time. We've got one more member. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody.
Ooh.
It's me, Bronson Crastor.
Ooh, I know that sultry voice.
Willie Muse, of course, joining us as Bronson Crastor, the monster master, feared critter collector of Sumerica, who, if you might recall, had just challenged you to a monster duel.
Yeah.
But before we get to that battle with Bronson, how do y'all feel about a quick recap of the events thus far?
Oh, it's been so long.
Please, God, give me a recap.
Oh, look, guess what? This is so great. My recapibara is coming over.
Oh,
Here they
he's so
come.
cute.
Oh, this is the animal that I hold every time I do the recap. It serves no actual purpose besides my personal comfort, but I like to think it's helpful.
It is.
Yeah, I'm stroking it now.
Self-care is important.
Yeah, you can see that like a turtle has come up and just is sitting on the head of the recapibara. They're friends with all animals and drawing masters alike.
Just giving us more stuff we have to draw. Okay, the recapibara has a turtle on its head. Got it.
All right, you got that down? Cool.
I've
Yeah.
had to look at the word recapibara for the past 15 minutes, just waiting for that joke to come out of here.
It was worth
It
every
was
minute.
worth every time. It's the only misspelled word in the thing, so it's underlined as though it's like, please look at this Caldwell joke.
Listen.
There's no other adjective for it.
This is what I
I'm
get.
glad you
from
wrote
fighting.
it down.
Oh, I wrote that down and so much more. Let me share with you the words that I've prepared.
Thank you.
After recruiting you from a local bar with the promise of cash, Francis, the business goblin, led you to the lab of his deceased business partner Darrell in the hopes of discovering a clue to his murder. After slicing up some Pear Bears and going on some delightful dates with Darrell's shape-shifting experiment/son, Dennis, you three found a security footage tape that revealed the person who killed Darrell wasn't a person at all, but in fact, a tiny skeletal clown named Pukanichi. On the tape, you saw a mysterious cloaked figure wearing Beauregard's face put down a box containing Pukanichi. Moments later, Darrell was dead. But before you could react to this new development, Pukanichi appeared in the room with you and kidnapped Francis. To track him down, you three went back to the Hungry Goat Bar and Tavern and grilled Old Baby Gus for information. He eventually revealed that the man in the bone mask was in fact Darrell's butler. You drafted a rough sketch of his face and then headed to the nearby Mega Plaza to try and catch this crafty accomplice. After some gallant gumshoeing, you found out the butler's name was Hollis Quirt and that he was hiding at Rebecca Estes' horrible snail store. Upon arriving at the store, however, Hollis took Rebecca herself hostage and started making wild demands. And so you three jumped into action, summoning a powered-up magical girl Paul Blart, a glitching phantom bone truck, and of course, Rah'oxah's dad. Terrified, Hollis gave up and revealed that he was once a necromancer and the father of Pukanichi. After losing his job as Darrell's butler, he received a mysterious phone call asking him to kill his former boss. After sharing his confession and housing a few of Rah'oxah's dad's yummy sandwiches, Hollis was taken away by the Legion of Mall Cops and their new leader/king, Allblart. Hollis also revealed that Pukanichi was hiding out with Francis at Darrell's old observatory in the Klimix Mountains. But to get there, you'll have to go through the Wylie Woods, a monster-infested forest ruled by Bronson Crastor, the Monster Master. Having made it this far, you decided to push onward and head to the woods, where you discover the Monster Master himself waiting to challenge you to a duel. And that is where we are now, my friends.
Wow. What a journey.
Come a long way.
Yep, you went to a bar twice and a lab once, and you killed a bunch of people. They were monsters, though, so it's fine.
Hey.
It's fine.
So you're standing at the entrance to these beautiful woods, and they're just crawling with monsters. You see like 5 skunk apes walk past, and they all flip you off. Pterodactyl
Wow.
shrieking overhead. The woods are rude.
This is it's full of rude monsters.
Yeah.
I love it.
But the rudest monster of them all is, of course, Bronson Crastor, and they begin loudly addressing you.
Hey. What are you doing in my woods, you bastards?
It is rude, but it's not as loud as I thought it might
Yeah.
Well, it's early. We're in my part of the woods. So
Bronson just woke up.
I've been dealing. Monsters were screaming all night.
Yeah.
I fell off a pterodactyl last night, and I'm really recovering from that.
You know what they say? When you fall off the pterodactyl, you got to get right back on. Hi, I'm Legzi. These are my compatriots, Rah'oxah and Regina.
What's up?
We're sort of. I mean, there's a whole long explanation that I feel like I just sort of ran through in my head.
Sure, you don't want to
recently,
go through it again.
I super don't. Basically, we're just trying to pass through these woods. We're on our way to Climac's Mountain, where I think something climactic will happen.
Who could say?
Who could say?
No. You don't pass through this woods without Bronson's say so. And I'm Bronson.
Fair enough.
Bronson, could you say so?
No.
Oh.
I, instead, will challenge you to a duel.
Oh.
Why?
Fuck you, because I'm fucking Bronson Crastor. That's why. Don't ask questions. You're in my woods, asshole.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I'd
Yeah.
probably do the same thing.
Yeah. They are his woods.
These are his woods. So, as you are preparing for your duel, Bronson lays out the stakes. Bronson actually reveals that he's been tasked by Pukanichi to guard these woods, and the only way you're going to get past him is by battling him in a duel.
Oh, you're in league with our adversary. Okay, that makes more sense.
I mean, I'm in league with my friend Pukanichi. I don't necessarily...
He's our adversary.
Your beefs is between you.
I should clarify, Bronson isn't in league with Pukanichi. They're just buds.
Yeah.
They're just buds.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just doing Pukanichi a solid.
We were roommates in college together.
Hey, we're roommates in college.
I don't care about that aspect of it.
Maybe we have more in common than we do in difference.
Maybe the power of battling will bring out the truths that dwell in all of your hearts. And you'll learn something about each other, and you'll forge a new friendship through the flames of conflict. How does that sound?
I don't see that happening. Am I supposed to be able to hear you, narrator?
I'm kind of like your conscience. I just
Okay.
exist kind of outside on the periphery of your knowledge and wisdom.
All right.
All right, can everyone please roll fucking initiative? Okay, ooh, an 18 for Legzi.
Yeah.
Wow, a 19 for Regina.
Hey.
And a 4 for Rah'oxah.
Nice. I was kind of banking on a 2, but I'll take a 4.
Man.
This is actually perfect. Rah'oxah, you kind of step back. You're not quite ready to get into the fray yet. You want to prep a little bit. I think you love to fight, you love to battle, but you need to make sure you're mentally prepared first. So while you're watching your two compatriots rush forward into this fray with Bronson, you pull out your blind shell snail that you got from Rebecca Estes and inspect it. And you discover, because you were the winner of last time's straw poll, that you have an ultra rare snail in your box. And it looks like this.
Oh. Now that's a snail.
This is, of course, Slimeless Kyle.
Aw.
Hello.
No slime on this one.
No slime on this fella. The only thing he oozes with is charm.
Bracing myself for that one, too.
I won't have any of it, Willie.
I mean, I love
Leave
it
me
as much
be.
as I hate it.
So I'm holding this snail, and I look to my friends, and I'm like, would this be a good present?
What's up?
Would this be a good present for Tiffany?
Oh.
I don't imagine Tiffany wants this.
Dope.
Are you
and I
sure?
just chuck them into the woods.
Oh, no.
We didn't even find out what he was for.
Rah'oxah's done with items.
You hear... Fuck.
Amazing.
You hear Slimeless Kyle say, "No, wait, I'm useful."
Aw. No, you're one of my monsters now, Slimeless Kyle.
Yeah, give me... Actually, let's do a roll for this. As you throw Slimeless Kyle into the woods, I want to see if Bronson can retrieve it. Bronson rolled a 16. I'm going to say that you throw Slimeless Kyle into the woods, but out of nowhere, a pterodactyl appears, swoops in, grabs Slimeless Kyle and deposits him right into Bronson's hand.
Thank you, Pterodactyl.
Ha! I'm back in the game.
Rox, if Slimeless Kyle turns out to be a powerful artifact that you threw into the woods without consulting us, I'm going to be real peeved.
I didn't want to look at his face anymore.
I mean, we're still going to have to look at his face, just now in opposition to
I
us.
tried.
You're going to fit in great here, Slimeless Kyle.
So Slimeless Kyle whispers into Bronson's ear exactly what it is he does. It turns out Slimeless Kyle is the world's coolest snail. And if you make a deal with him, Godfather style, he'll grant you a favor but ask something in return. So you see that Bronson now has one more monster in their collection, and they prepare to duel. Regina, you got the highest roll. Are you going to draw first, or would you like to defer?
Regina never backs down from a challenge. I'll draw first.
Alrighty. All right. Prepare yourself. So Regina, you approach Bronson Crastor, your hands twitching at your sides. You see Bronson pulls out a capture cube, much like the one that Rah'oxah has, and he flings it to the ground.
I have a what now?
Just one of your items.
All right, so the way this is going to work is I have a list of comments with monsters to draw in them. Bronson is going to roll a dice, and then that dice will correspond with the monster you have to draw. This one comes to us from Deep Dish Attack. Have the player draw the Pokemon Phantump.
Draw Phantump, one of my favorite monsters.
So the way this is going to work is, Regina, you're going to have to draw yourself defeating a Phantump.
Phantump.
Okay, I know how. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, so it's going to be a bit of a from memory here.
Is it the unevolved form of Trevenant?
Oh, yes. Nathan, no one cares.
You're not getting any hints from me, Bronson Craster.
You've said your name right maybe once.
Cranston.
I live in a dark woods with a bunch of monsters. I don't need to use my name ever. This is the first time I've ever spoken it out loud.
Branston Cranston.
Brian Cranston.
Bryan Cranston's Monster Mansion.
Bryan Cranston's Monster Mansion sounds like a good-ass show.
I would watch that show.
That's a show that Caldwell will one day make.
So the way it works is I live in Bryan Cranston's mansion, and I draw monsters for him.
Yes.
And then through the power of science and love, they come to life.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess maybe teens come in the mansion, and Bryan tries to kill the teens?
And he breaks bad.
It's definitely Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But the ratings are breaking great. Kids love watching these monsters murder teens. And Bryan Cranston's there too.
If there's one thing teens love, it's Bryan Cranston. Just a hot Cranston action.
Everybody wants him to be their dad.
You know, every teen's favorite film was Trumbo.
Teens can't stop trumboing.
Trumbo fever was sweeping the nation.
They call it trumboing.
They don't know what it is. No one's sure why teens are doing
It's
it.
when you sit in a bathtub and type on an old-timey typewriter. Is that a thing that he does in that movie?
He's definitely typing.
He types a bunch. I don't think anyone ever actually saw Trumbo.
Leave a comment if you saw Trumbo, or leave a comment if you didn't see Trumbo but you think you know what happens in Trumbo.
If you didn't see Trumbo, log the fuck off. It's real Trumbo hours up in here. Everyone whip out your typewriter and start going nuts.
Only real Trumbo heads are allowed up in the comment section.
So Bronson, can you tell us a little bit about your Phantump, your beloved monster that you sent out to battle?
My beloved monster is a little ghost guy, and obviously a combination of the word fan and the word tump. Tump, of course, being a ghost tree.
Those two words.
I love to sit on a tump in the woods.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tump.
Little Miss Mump sat on a tump.
Traditionally, it looks very different from the one that's being drawn right now.
This is your custom Phantump.
Yeah, this is a custom Phantump.
Being inside a capture cube for so long can affect
it's been horribly deformed.
the physiology of a monster.
It's just been shoved into the ground, which is not how it normally is, but currently
It's trying to just absorb as much nutrients as it can, it looks like. It's trying to power up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's been just a stump in a cube, so it hasn't been able to actually feed forever.
Normally, they're like cute little baby guys, whereas this is kind of looks like a wooden Roseanne bar with a snaggletooth.
Now, God, that's good. Regina, before you go any further, I do want to mention that since this is a monster battle, you would be allowed to use a familiar or any item you have.
Do you remember what items I have?
I do. You have the friendship bracelet, a cryptic diagram, Bone Rakar, Jonathan the Bone Staff, Pelor x Raven Queen Dojinshi, and a commemorative date photo. Those are your items.
Use
So
the
I
date
have
photo.
really nothing.
You have nothing.
You've got me, buddy.
Oh my God, Jonathan.
Hi.
I feel like I was wondering why I felt so calm and like I was like freed of something.
I'm on your shoulder.
And it's because I hadn't heard from you in so long.
You've always got a shoulder to cry on, baby.
How the hell many of you are there right now?
There's too many. I don't want to talk about it.
Look at this sultry Regina, just not even looking at it, not even engaging.
Oh, is she giving him the silent treatment?
I mean, it's a stump.
Yeah.
Like
You're just walking past
I'm
it.
just walking past it. There's no reason for me to like waste my energy and time fighting it. I can just go. Like, what's it gonna do? Scream at me?
No, when I started this duel, I should have known better than to open with my stump creature.
Hey, miss. Hey, miss.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Hey, miss. Hey, you want a duel? You're beautiful.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah,
Phantom.
I should have warned you about Phantom. He's a real creep.
This is my first time seeing anything for a long time. I was inside a cube.
Hey, why don't you smile for me? I'm not being misogynistic. I just haven't seen anyone smile in thousands of years.
Yeah.
Most people aren't very happy to see me. I'm gonna be honest.
It's called a Thundercat call in the Monster Woods.
Wow.
That's not a monster. That's an 80s cartoon.
It's monstrous.
Okay, I mean, they're creepy.
There
I
it
liked
is.
Thundercat Call. That's pretty good.
We're
Thank
going to give
you.
it to you.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what it's called, so I didn't come up with it.
Yeah.
But
Well, Bronson, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
hey, fuck off. I'm going to win this duel.
Okay.
Do you have any instructions for your monster, Bronson?
I mean, I'll be honest. Like I said, I was foolish to open with the stump. There's clearly not a lot he can do. And I apologize to Phantom. I apologize to the duel participants. Clearly, he's just living his life in agony, unable to move. I will probably put him out of his misery after this duel is over.
Oh, sad.
We're gonna change the expression here.
Oh, no.
Phantom will make an amazing coffee table for me, Bronson Crastor. Brian Cranston Craster.
Regina, how do you feel about this heartfelt apology? This official apology from Bronson Crastor.
I don't recall apologizing to Regina. I was more just, I feel like there could be a viewing audience to this if we had one, which we don't. I'm confused on the logic of the show. But if there was a viewing audience, I'd apologize to them, not necessarily
That's nice.
Regina.
Wow. Being
Yeah.
in the woods this
I'm
long,
already too far away to hear you apologize anyways. I just kept walking straight
really
through the woods.
affected. Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I started off on the wrong foot. But I'm going to win this duel. I'll tell you that right now.
Great. Who's up next?
It's me.
Regina wins the duel by simply walking past and refusing to acknowledge that Phantom exists or is a person at all.
Remember that, kids. Don't engage. That's the best way to win.
That's true. This is some real, high-level judo shit.
But only if you're
Yeah.
fighting a stump.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
All right, ready to roll again? 19.
19.
All right, let's see
Guys,
what that is.
I'm going to say it. I'm really good at rolling dice.
Yeah, those are some high rolls.
This is incredible. I have a lot of different types of monsters in this list, but we've gotten a second Pokemon. This comes to us from Ulysses Alvarado, who says, OG Fat Pikachu better be one of those monsters.
OG fat Pikachu.
I love the fat Pikachu from the first game.
From the first game.
That one. Remember before they reined Pikachu in? Before they let Pikachu live?
Okay, it's a Pikachu of a healthy weight. You've been blinded by all the Pikachus in magazines.
That's true.
It's
you know what?
just a nice little Pikachu.
Real Pikachus have curves.
I don't remember it having curves. It was more just like a thick nugget of a Pikachu.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of a McDonald's chicken nugget, a Grimace. Sort of a Grimace just with Pikachu features.
Yeah.
Right?
Grimace lives in my woods.
Nice.
You see Grimace just walking by doing that Bigfoot walk. Just like turns and looks at you and says, hi. And then a pterodactyl picks him up and carries him away.
We got to do something about that pterodactyl. He's really overstepping his bounds.
I want to check in with Rah'oxah real quick. You're watching these battles go down. You're getting ready. How you feeling?
I'm watching the what now?
Yeah, I guess you
Rah'oxah
haven't
is-
seen any battles yet.
There haven't been any battles. I saw Regina doing her huge, which is just walking away from someone who's trying to get her attention. She's like a cat. I've realized that the less attention you want to give Regina, the more Regina will want the attention.
She's a master tactician, Regina.
The
Yes.
camera pans out and you see that Regina is clinging to Rox's back.
Rah'oxah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel remorse for throwing Slimeless Kyle to the curb?
Who?
You son of a
Wow.
bitch. He's a great guy once you get to know him.
I'm a good hang, it turns out. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Bronson, my man.
Go on.
Anything I can do for you, I can do you a favor. I can do you a big solid. Anything you want, my man.
Could you give this Pikachu some extra extremities?
Extra extremities on that Pikachu? Coming right up, my dude. You see Slimeless Kyle whips over to the Pikachu, starts chanting in a weird eldritch tongue, and all of a sudden, more extremities start appearing on the Pikachu. What kind of extremities you want, my friend?
Just a couple arms here and there, maybe a leg,
You got it.
like a second mouth if you can fit it in.
I will invoke the old rights to bring this about.
Thank you very much, Slimeless Kyle. You're a real friend.
Yeah, that's what friends do.
Mm.
They make arms appear on Pikachus and don't throw each other in the woods.
If it's not asking too much, could one of the arms be holding a sword?
Oh, yeah. You see Slimeless Kyle pulls a sword out from their shell and hands it to this fat Pikachu.
Slimeless Kyle.
What can I say?
That's classic.
A snail's got to protect himself, baby.
Slimeless Kyle's accent is really transitioning
It's
over the
all
course
over
of this.
the place.
I felt like Slimeless Kyle's gotten a little bit like groovier as this has gone on.
Is
that just 'cause he's drinking?
Also drinking. Slimeless Kyle's got that good juice. That's the only way Slimeless Kyle can get wet.
It's ironic. You'd think you'd be more slimeful than you are.
Oh
But
no, I'm a dry snail.
I know.
And it refers to my wit and also my body.
Just slowly turning into Truman Capote.
Don't we all when we get drunk?
Yes. I mean, fair enough.
I know I definitely do.
Go full Capote.
Mm-hmm. I would love to go full Capote.
Uh-huh.
Just start saying I do declare a lot.
My stars.
Oh yeah. Is this like
It's the
what we got
second mouth.
here? Second mouth. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, good.
No, this is
You're making a very formidable foe for yourself, Legzi.
yeah.
I mean, this is just the foe I'm facing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not making it. I'm just describing it.
Legzi, would you like a rundown of your items as well?
Sure, yeah, that'd be good. I think I've got one dollop left, and I've got my Jeffers.
That's it. Yep. You've also got a picture of Darrell and some other friends, as well, and a commemorative date photo. But that's it. Those are the two items you have.
I have my dollop. It seems like a perfect opportunity to use Jeffers.
Ooh, you gonna whip out Jeffers? Is this Jeffers' time to shine?
Yeah,
Who the fuck is Jeffers?
I think it's finally Jeffers' time to shine.
This is perfect because this Pikachu has so many limbs, but the only character with more limbs is Jeffers.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll dollop up Jeffers.
Oh, You're going to transform Jeffers?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to transform Jeffers into?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Now, if you want, I can offer you a deal, and I can let you roll for one of the monsters on my monster list. Or you can kind of just do dealer's choice and make Jeffers whatever you want.
Is there a catch to the deal of rolling on the monsters list?
No, you just have to draw whatever I give you.
Yeah, let's do that.
All
That's
right.
fun.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and roll the die. I got a 4. Ooh. This comes to us from Callie McFeeders. Maybe draw the Bandersnatch or the Jabberwocky, like from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's fun.
So you have to draw a Jabberjeffers.
I feel like this is like that episode of Pokemon where Ash is trying to use the Thunderstone on Pikachu, and Pikachu's like, no, what the hell? I didn't consent to this. Does Jeffers consent to this? Or are you just like, whatever, man?
Jeffers and I have a strong bond. So yeah, I'll consult Jeffers. I'll say, hey Jeffers, do you want to be my champion here? This seems to be a monster fight, and I've enjoyed being stacked up on top of you, but I'm ready to let you fight for me.
You see Jeffers nods and says, I will do as you have asked.
Oh, Jeffers, you have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I have not had the opportunity to speak until now, but now I must let my voice ring as I enter into the throes of battle. Hee-yah! Hee-yah!
Jeffers, were you the narrator for Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yes, I do some voice acting on the side.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm trying to get into SAG. Do you know anyone?
Certainly don't.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go my own way. Now turn me into a monster.
Is it George Takei?
Yeah, I got
George
some
Takei
Takei
that
vibes
is
after
that what I'm
that.
hearing?
It's a little George Takei, but it is in fact a spider that has been turned into a whimsical monster from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. All right, so I see it's a big old head coming in. Regina, what do you think about this approach to battling?
I don't know, man. This feels wrong. I mean, we have these creatures, and we're just like sort of making them fight. Like, do they even? What beef do they have against each other, or do they just like love violence?
Well, I guess Bronson, you know better about what this monstrous Pikachu wants. Can you share a little bit about their desires and wishes?
Well, I think more than anything, as you can probably tell from looking at it, it just wants to be dead. So it fights to hopefully aid in that possibility of putting himself out of its own agony. Pika! We'll get there soon enough, Pikachu. Pika! Yeah. But, it's also a horrible hell beast, and it rarely loses a fight, so it's never gotten its wish of death.
It has to lose in an honorable battle.
Yeah.
In order for its spirit to be released.
Yeah, there's no other way. It's too strong otherwise.
Yeah, it needs a righteous death so it can get into Pokemon Valhalla, which is the place where nobody makes them battle and they get to eat rare candies all day.
Mm-hmm. That would actually probably fuck them up pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They
That
get
would
so
just
strong.
Get super strong.
They get super strong, but no one's making them fight is the point.
Yeah.
Look at this Jabberjeffers.
He's really jabbing.
Yeah, so many jabs.
I like that you've incorporated the jabbing so fully. It's very good. I feel like I've seen one of these in my house, just like skittering around.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to like get a newspaper to kill it, but it was gone. And now I think it's just like, living inside my PS4. It just crawled right in there.
Yeah. It's gonna...
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Are you worried that it's gonna crawl out of the screen like the little girl from The Ring?
I'm very worried about that it's going to Ringu me.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a genuine concern.
Caldwell, you're always afraid of Ringus.
Who's not afraid of Ringus? You should be afraid of Ringus.
I'm more afraid of Rangos.
Okay, fair.
So like
good
Western
point.
lizards.
Yeah, specifically Western lizards voiced by Johnny Depp doing like a weird Kermit sort of voice.
It's
Yeah,
just a
sure.
lot of problems wrapped up into one right there.
Rango is in the monster forest as well.
You do
There's
see
a bunch of Rangos.
You see a bunch of Rangos just freaking it over in the
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They're just bobbing their heads. Their eyes are all over the place. They're doing that thing that lizards do where they lick their eyeballs with their tongue.
I hate that thing. It's like, just get eyelids if you need to moisten them. Have eyelids.
Some people aren't born with eyelids. Lizards don't got eyelids, Regina.
But then they shouldn't have eyes that need moisturizing.
All right, you got me there. That's a very good point.
That is
It's God's mistake.
an ignorant point of view, Regina.
Rah'oxah, what are you thinking about this battle? Is this getting your blood up a little bit?
I'm a little nervous for my Pikachu, but also excited for him that it seems like he is about to get his wish of death.
He fought gloriously. The Arceus will come down from the heavens and find him worthy.
Oh, well, he lives in the trees, the treetops of Monster Forest.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
know the mythology.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. What's up there? Oh, you're riding it. It's so big.
That is a
Oh,
big
yeah.
Really
Pikachu,
big.
too, which, as I already knew.
This is my favorite Drawfee trick. It's when the scale is revealed.
So this really is a sight to behold.
Yeah. I feel like the trees are parting. They're in like a big grove, but if you were looking out from like the Mega Plaza into the forest, you could see them battling. This is a full-on kaiju experience going down here. I think that he wants me to punch him, Master. Should I continue?
Yes.
It just seems kinda wrong.
No, it's cool.
Okay, dope. Then I'll uppercut him to hell.
Sounds good.
What are we doing after this?
I think we're going to Klimix Mountain, right?
Oh, tight. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll fit in there.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going, per se.
Every
Jeffers.
time, yeah, I mean, this is a Monsters Woods if you feel more at home here. I mean, I don't want to, every time I transform one of my companions, they end up leaving me, and I'd love it if you stuck around, but also I don't want to like make you if that's not what you're into.
Hey, Bonesy, what's his name? Bonesy?
Legzi?
Legzi. Please don't offer up my woods without my permission. You know, you're a guest here, and guests of guests don't bring guests, and that's what you're doing right now.
You see a sign on a tree that says exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
Guests of guests don't bring guests,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're doing right now.
and that's what you're doing right now.
That's two signs.
I stole that line from the short-lived Bravo reality show NYC Prep, and I don't have any regrets about it.
Never have regrets. This is a beautiful drawing. Nathan, oh, I see we got some lightning going in there now.
No, that's just the trees falling over.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do think that maybe this Pikachu has forfeited its ability to use lightning
Yeah.
in favor of more limbs.
Yeah. No, he barely can move if it's not to fight.
As this is unfolding, you see Slimeless Kyle just taking big swigs.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh.
Ah, yeah. This is quite the battle.
What
I'm
is
getting-
that?
I forgot
What is
the
that
voice
voice?
again.
Somebody needs to put Slimeless Kyle to bed. I think he's had enough.
I tried chucking him into woods, but you know. Hey, I have a question for
Yeah.
Slimeless Kyle.
What's up?
So a wish was made that the Pikachu gets more limbs. Isn't it a give and a take situation? What's the take?
Oh, very astute.
Hey, screw you.
The take has yet to be revealed. I'm gonna sleep, and when I awake, the take shall be breaked out.
That was close.
Yeah,
You almost
did it.
had something there.
Let me try one more time.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
go
to
for it.
sleep, and when I wake, the take I will make.
Okay,
Uh,
that's
All right,
pretty
that
good.
was better. That
How
was better.
can you not love that guy?
I agree.
I think
it's
he has
pretty
a
cool.
problem. I think he has a drinking problem.
He's just having fun. He's in a new. It's a welcome party.
It's the weekend, probably.
Yeah. It's always the weekend in Monster Woods.
That's true. That's a good point.
I'm done.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, what a scene.
Yeah. The woods are like rumbling as you do this. Birds are flying everywhere. Jeffers is just like laying into this weird Pikachu, fully decimates it, gives it the death it craves. And then I think after that happens, they kind of barf up the dentist dollop and revert back to their original spider form.
Oh, nice. I get to keep Jeffers.
I would never abandon you in this moment of need.
I'm just so glad you talk now and you sound like one of my favorite actors and social media presences.
You got it, buddy.
Wait, George Takei is one of your favorite actors of
Don't-
all actors?
It's one of Legzi's favorite actors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, after the smoke clears from this epic battle, you see Bronson is looking a little distraught. He fingers his last capture cube,
Mm-hmm.
and
Love fingering that cube.
Gross.
says that out loud. Everyone's uncomfortable, and he hurls it forward as Rah'oxah prepares to battle. Rah'oxah, your foe shall be
11.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. This comes to us from Dylan Innerson. Someone should fight Beelzemon from Digimon Tamers.
What?
Beelzemon.
All right, I'll draw whatever a Beelzemon
Is that like a devil? A Beelzebub?
I mean, it's a Digimon thing, so it's probably just like a Satan in some jorts
Can
with
you
some chains
spell
on it.
that for me, please?
I definitely don't want to see reference of him.
No, I want to see though.
It is spelled Beelzemon.
Kind of looks like a bee and then a bee trying to say lemon.
Yeah.
So it has like bzz,
B.
Zemin.
Zemin.
Yeah.
It's Beelzemon.
Oh my god.
If Beelzemon...
Did you say a Satan wearing jorts?
And covered in chains.
I mean,
Am I
kind
close?
of. It's got more of a biker aesthetic.
Great. I want no more hints.
Okay.
Tell her nothing. Here's the thing. Rah'oxah,
Yes.
this is
Drawing
fantastic.
so good
This is
already.
clearly a worthy foe. However, as you are squaring up to battle, you see that Slimeless Kyle awakes, clears his throat. Time for me to take... Fuck, what is his voice?
I think you should just go full
Yeah.
British
I
right
think
now.
his voice is whatever at this point.
yeah.
Time for me to take what's mine. And you see Slimeless Kyle slithers over to you, grabs the capture cube from your pocket, and throws it down. And from that capture cube comes no one else but Sfeel. But this is no ordinary Sfeel. This is Walrein, the ultimate evolution of Sfeel. So, Julia, for this challenge, I want you not only to draw Beelzemon, I want you to draw Beelzemon fighting Walrein, the ultimate evolution of Sfeel.
Amazing.
Okay.
It's all happening. It's all happening here.
It's here.
Oh man, this has some serious season finale vibes.
Trying to put on a goddamn show. What do you think?
I like that Kyle has fully become Hexus from Fern Gully.
I was going to say, he's just Tim Curry
It's
now.
just Tim Curry, specifically as Hexus from Fern Gully.
And I'm sure we'll have lots more accents where that
Yeah.
came
No,
from.
I'm sticking with that one. Mother's milk.
We'll see. Ugh.
Can we dwell on this Beelzemon for a second?
It's
yeah.
really good.
This is a super good, like, Regina is, like, super invested all of a sudden. Because this is, like, a dope-ass biker tiefling who just showed up.
He kind of looks like someone I would see at a gas station and be scared of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Like-
he'd call you brother.
That's
Yeah.
Gina's type.
Wow, yeah.
This guy calls everyone brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or boss.
Yeah, I can smell the cigarette smell on him across the country and through the screen.
Can we dwell on the fact that Gina's type is Danny Trejo with horns?
Yeah, of course it is.
He's so gruff, but like, you know, he's probably got a heart of gold.
This is a photo perfect Trejo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good Danny Trejo.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to draw Danny Trejo, but here we are.
Nobody means to draw
Yeah,
Danny
I know.
Trejo. He just appears. You say Trejo 3 times into your computer screen, it's gonna just become a drawing of Danny Trejo.
Artist tip.
Wow.
And this is a young buff Trejo. This
Yeah.
is like a prime Trejo that we're getting here.
Yeah. Before he started, his big campaign now is erectile dysfunction acceptance.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's it's not where you would expect Trejo's career to go, but he really pulls it off.
No, but this is a horny prime Trejo that has no problems in the bedroom, and I feel confident saying that.
You know, I didn't expect him in Spy Kids either, but there he was.
Horny as ever.
That's the thing about Danny Trejo, is he does have horns. He just shaves them off like Hellboy every morning.
Yeah. This looks like Danny Trejo doing some, like, Loki cosplay.
Yeah, it is just like a headband of horns.
Danny Trejo voices Vasquez on Big City Greens.
What?
Oh.
That's right.
That's awesome.
And I've never met him.
Oh.
You should try.
I know.
Have you tried?
I have not tried. I'll try.
You should try.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, we drew you with horns on my internet show.
Do you want to watch my YouTube show?
If this ends in some alternate universe with Danny Trejo as a guest on Drawfee, I will be happier than anything ever.
I just text the group chat. We got Trejo.
We got Trejo.
Get in the studio now.
Just draw a machete from memory. Just
Yeah, just drawing. If he just gives us names of characters from the movie Machete.
Is he nude?
I mean,
Julia.
he's a Digimon.
Just a naked ass Trejo storming out of the woods.
Here's the thing about Digimon, though. They are often fully clothed.
Like too much.
Yeah,
That's true.
lots of clothes, lots of asymmetrical sort of.
Okay.
One side has a bunch of chains on it,
Ooh.
maybe.
Funny
you know.
that you thought I might know anything about Digimon.
I like that we haven't actually been looking up what the monsters we've drawn are. You've just kind of been like accepting that these are the real versions.
Mhm.
And I think that's good.
My monsters were Fat Pikachu and the Jabberwocky.
Yeah.
And the Jabberwockies had many sort of interpretations.
Yeah, it depends on which Final Fantasy you're playing.
Which Final Fantasy, or whether you watch the Tim Curry, Tim Curry, excuse me. Oh, what's the guy's name?
Johnny Depp.
Not
Tim
Johnny
Burton.
Depp. Tim Burton, excuse me. I knew it was a Tim.
Uh-huh.
It's got to be a
And
10.
there are only those two. Did they ever work together?
Probably.
That would be amazing.
The Tim Curry and Tim Burton
Yeah.
And Tim Allen.
and Tim Allen.
Remember that movie where it was just all the Tims?
3 Tims.
Yeah.
My three Tims.
My 3 Tims.
3 Timothys outside of Ebbing, Missouri.
That's pretty good.
The pause got me.
They didn't invite Timothy Chalamet, though.
Or Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Timothy Oliphant. Those are Timothys, and it's different.
Yeah, it's just Tim's. Tim's only.
Tim Meadows could be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
What? No, come on. Guys.
Nobody invited Tim Meadows. They forgot.
Aw.
That's
Tim
sad.
Meadows
He's
was
great.
still on SNL at the time.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think it's like the Expendables where they keep adding more Tims for every sequel?
It's too many Tims.
Yeah, probably.
Tim time
I like
2.
that I was trying to get a clean take of me just saying the right name once,
no,
but
no.
instead we turned it into a bit. So now we have to get me accidentally saying Tim Curry, Alice in Wonderland, which is nothing.
This is the cruelest goof in all of comedy, is like interrupting someone's take and then making it funny so that it has to stay in.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Look at these boots.
I would
Look at this.
sacrifice anything to keep 3 Tims outside Ebbings, Missouri in the episode.
I'll go so far. I love that as you pan down Trejo, it gets more and more Kingdom Hearts.
It's only a matter of time.
What's a Digimon aesthetic thing that I could add?
One wing. I mean,
Yeah.
just think like edgy OC.
Edgy anime OC.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. A tail, but robot tail.
And then just a gun for some reason, maybe.
I like
Yeah,
that,
gun.
yeah.
A lot of them just have guns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like not holding a gun, just like part of him is a gun,
One arm should be a gun.
and then maybe the gun has teeth.
Uh-huh. There's one that's just a cactus with boxing gloves. Can you use that in any way?
There's one that's just an orb with really strong arms and legs, and he has sunglasses and a mustache.
Yeah, and the backstory for that one is he was like a Tamagotchi that got accidentally sent to the digital world, so he trained super hard
Yes.
so that he could survive.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Digimon's wild.
Digimon's a wild time.
But
This
yeah.
is really good.
Yeah, this is great.
This is my Beelzemon for sure.
Oh, she's just biding time before she has to draw Walrein.
I'm trying to remember what the other thing I have to draw is.
It's
This is-
Walrein.
The mega evolution of Spiel.
Oh.
Not the mega evolution, just the
final
the
evolution.
second stage
Yeah.
evolution.
Walrein.
We're skipping Celio. Did I ever have you draw Celio?
Yeah, you drew Celio
Yeah.
on the Drawing Even Worse Pokemon episode.
We also did one at a live show.
Oh, yeah.
I figured we should pull out all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
there are 2 Sviels also, because there's also Blade Cow Sviel.
That's true. I always forget about Blade
And
Cow.
also, yeah, there's a whole family. There is a extended pantheon of Sviels now, and
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Julia
excited.
also drew an Alolan Sviel for us, I believe,
Yeah.
one time.
Yep.
And all will pale in comparison to this Walrein, Wally Reigns.
Walrein. Yeah, let's see how Julia can interpret Walrein.
So far, so good.
Bald head, good start. I was about to say we should give her hints, but I don't think so.
No.
I think,
No.
in fact, no.
No.
Let her go.
You
Let's
just
have
take
our
what
own
you get.
conversation while she
He's
works.
gotten even sadder. He's gotten sadder in his evolved state.
Oh, no. He's seen things.
Oh, but
Or did he?
Oh!
his eyes are telling me no, but his mouth is telling me yes.
He's just a fountain of emotion. So many different types.
The scale here already is.
Yeah, his
Lovely.
head, he's so much bigger than Beelzemon.
Yeah, Beelzemon I thought was like a pretty hardy dude. I mean, it's like a full Trejo, so that's at least like 6'3" we're looking at. This Walrein is massive.
Ah.
Where's the head go?
Oh no. He's kind of like the dad from
Oh.
that 70s show.
His posture's improved a little bit. That's
I like
nice.
that. Is he fully upright now?
We'll see.
If we just keep watching Julia draw a pleasant bald man,
But he's really big.
but he's very big, I don't know what I'm going to do.
This is just what Caillou grows up to be.
And so many people, there's at least one person who gasped when you mentioned Sviel and, the final evolution. You're just getting, slightly realistic Homer Simpson. And,
Yeah.
oh, boy. Is he holding a nice cup of tea?
Is it a juice box?
Like a
I
drink.
don't know what to drink.
He's got a tropical. Is it Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, is this one on beach time?
So,
Shit.
this Sviel has quit his job at the kiosk and has decided to take some him time,
Oh, really?
Really get his life in order,
Yeah,
go to
learn more about
Margaritaville.
himself.
He's
Taking
retired
some-
to Florida.
Which does exist in some America.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Except it's called Gorida, and it's a very brutal and violent place.
But he loves it all the same. Oh, look at that
footsies.
body.
Oh yeah, give him shorts.
Oh, give him those shorts.
Because I believe the original Sviel was just sort of bare-assing it. He had a button-down shirt and a tie, and then his full baboon ass was out. So he's covered up, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I think he was getting too sunburned. He's got to watch out for skin cancer,
This is character growth.
Yeah. I just love how calm he is in the face of this terrifying Trejo. He knows stuff. Oh, the sunglasses.
This Walrein, this wise feel, is in touch with so many emotions. Oh, it looks like he's offering the drink to Beelzemon Trejo.
He's like, I've done a lot has happened in my life. I used to be all about the brand. I used to be all about selling those cell phones, but I realized that they really just distract you from what matters. And what matters is taking care of yourself.
Oh, he's just having a real heart-to-heart. He's going to convince him that he doesn't need to be a violent, edgy OC. He can just live his own life. Oh, is he doing the socks and sandals? He is doing the socks and sandals. I like that this Walrein could be the evolved form of both Sviel and Alolan Sviel.
Yeah, it's like a synthesis almost. I think that Beelzemon sees this and is like, but I have a gun for an arm. I'm cool. I'm edgy. Look at my long shorts. You need to get longer shorts.
Nah, just easy breezy. Really feel that breeze.
Breezy?
We keep trying to disconnect ourselves from the earth.
So top-heavy.
Are you going to fall over? Do you need a piece of wood to prop you up?
You know, sometimes we do fall over, but what's important is that we get ourselves back up again.
That's
you
a
know?
really good point. Sometimes, I'm trying to get out of bed and accidentally shoot my bed with my gun arm. And then I just lay back down in the bed.
I like that Rah'oxah finally had like a chance to fight someone that might be on par with her abilities, like this gun arm, one-winged Satan man, and now there's this dude who's just giving him a heart-to-heart.
I just like that anytime there's a like battle challenge, the usual method for defeating them is just friendship, so you don't have to draw an action pose. And I love it.
Of the structure of the episode, there are two sort of passive things, and the one in the middle, which is usually the least exciting one, I would guess, is the massive spider fight with
Somehow.
a monster.
Yeah, strangely enough, this is the most climactic of all three drawings. What's in the drink?
I don't know. Probably something real basic.
I'm getting such strong vibes of like chill dad talking to his teenage son. And the teenage son is just like seething with puberty rage.
It's like he's making good points, but it doesn't change that I'm so full of rage.
I'm just so angry and I don't know why.
I need to direct it at someone.
And my dad's clearly had 3 rum and cokes.
Yeah, that's what he's drinking, a rum and coke.
When you started shrinking him, I was like, I like him big, but now seeing them be the same size is almost funnier to me, because it's just like, there's no reason he should have any leg up on Beelzemon, but clearly he's winning the fight.
You would think they're evenly matched, but no. The rum and coke gives him the upper hand.
Yep.
It's like, you know what, kid? If you want a little sip, I'd rather you do it in the house.
What? I'm 400 years old.
What?
But yeah, give me a sip. Wow. Did you put some nutmeg in there?
Yeah, doesn't that just take the edge off a little bit?
Totally does. What are you doing after this?
Just hanging. Just doing me.
You see that slimeless Kyle wiggles over and says, "Oh yeah, my plan has come to fruition. Let's hang out."
Oh, his voice changed again.
What?
Yes.
Nah, no way. It was this. It was always this.
So Slimeless Kyle just wanted some chill dudes to hang with.
Yep, and now he's got the chillest dudes around.
Wow.
You see Slimeless Kyle, Walrain, and Beelzemon all clink rum and cokes and then just walk into the woods. As they go, you get like a whiff of coconut scent, and you hear the crashing of waves, despite being in the middle of the forest.
Powerful.
And they are never seen from again.
I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah. I think they're going to be all right.
Well, with that, all of Bronson's monsters are defeated.
Ah, shit.
Bronson, how you feeling?
I mean, I'm sad to see a lot of my monsters go down, although 2 of them didn't really go down so much as were either ignored or made a new friend. But and Pikachu wanted to die.
Exactly. We were doing him a solid.
Pretty good day for me. I'm still pissed that you guys seemingly will get to pass through my woods. But you'll have to deal with all the Rangos in there, so that is
that's gonna be a
on
nightmare.
you.
So Bronson admits defeat, and you guys all turn to head deeper into the woods. But before you can get very far, he stops you and runs up and hands you a spider key.
Hey guys, I admit defeat, but
That's really big of you.
fuck off. But before he was dragged off by Pukanichi, Francis.
Yeah, Francis.
He gave me this key. He said, if you guys ever pass through my woods, I should give you this key. And I was like, they're never going to pass through my woods, you dick. But then you guys came here, and I didn't want to give you the key, which is why I attacked you with all my monsters. But you have bested me, and you have earned this key, which for some reason is shaped like a spider. I don't know about that. But here you go. Take it, Legzi.
Thank you. I'll take it.
So you look at this key and you realize that it's got the same shape on it as the briefcase that Francis left behind in the lab when he was abducted by Pukanichi. It's got the same spider design of Darrell's briefcase, which you have in your possession right now.
Let's open it.
You should open it.
All right. So, do you want to walk deeper into the woods as you open this briefcase?
I don't know, Bronson, you gave us this key. Do you want to hang out while we open it?
Sure. I mean, here's the thing. If you go do it in the woods, the Rangos are going to get at it, and I feel like you should open it before you walk in, personally. So I think you should open it now.
Let's open it now. I want you here for this. I feel like
Thank you.
I feel like maybe we're not buds, but we've at least earned each other's respect.
I don't agree with that, but I'm glad you respect me.
I respect you, Bronson.
So with a begrudging respect, you open the briefcase, and you see that it's empty, save for some sort of audio recording device.
Oh, is it more anime?
Yeah, it's actually just full of anime skits.
Oh my god. The idea of an all audio anime is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
They exist.
Oh god.
There's just CDs full of basically podcasts between anime characters. You can buy them for most shows. Fun fact. But
Love
this
that.
isn't actually anime. This is what looks like some sort of audio log or an audio diary.
Oh.
And as you turn it on, you hear that it is actually Darrell's voice playing from this diary. And these seem to be journal entries from Darrell's life from before he died.
Wow. It's like listening in on a ghost.
Wow. Spooky.
Solemn. Spooky.
Do you wanna listen to the audio logs?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I'm going to say that you start walking deeper into the woods with Bronson. Bronson has offered his services to help you progress into the woods and avoid the packs of Rangos.
Avoid the Rangos. Thank you, Bronson. I appreciate it.
Rango, Grimace, very dangerous creatures in there.
So you head deeper into the woods, guarded by Bronson, who's protecting you from all the feral Rangos that lurk. And you switch on this audio device, and you all of a sudden start hearing Darrell's voice.
Ooh.
You hear him say,
Entry 1. Last night I had a strange dream about another world. A world awash in broth and inhabited by strange vegetable-like creatures. In my dream, I went to reach out to these creatures, but as soon as I did this, they vanished, as if a great darkness had swallowed them up. The next morning I woke and consulted my star charts, but I could find no mention of any planet or galaxy resembling the world I dreamed. But I didn't give up, though. The world felt so real that I knew it must exist. It didn't help that every night when I slept, I had the same dream. And every night the brothy world before me vanished. I knew that if I could save these people, I had to try. So much to Francis's protest, I sequestered myself in the lab with my dutiful assistant, Eugene, and my sweet gooey son, Dennis. After several sleepless days, it came to me. The world was real, but the reason I couldn't find it was because it was in a different plane of existence altogether. It was then that I knew what I had to do.
that's the end of entry 1.
Oh boy.
Pugene? Have we met Pugene?
You remember seeing a third person in a picture that you found of Francis and Darrell.
Oh, that's Pugelax.
Pugelax.
Pugelax, gotcha.
Entry 2. After several months of intense R&D, my dimensional gateway is ready to test. The last major breakthrough was realizing that the different planar realms all seem to have different resonant frequencies, and that the best way to attune yourself to these frequencies is to use your soul as a sort of dowsing rod for finding the wavelength. However, initial testing proved that one soul isn't enough. A closed circuit of 2 souls is necessary to form a kind of ethereal lasso capable of locking on to the intended dimensional frequency. I'm so excited. I've told Francis to meet me at the lab tomorrow so that we can be the first 2 people in all of Sumwerica to witness the grandeur of the multiverse. I know Francis will protest, but I fear we must act quickly. In my nightly dream of this other realm, I now see a strange, dark figure lurking in the distance. And right before the world goes dark, I see it open its mouth wide. I must hurry.
End of entry 2.
That's ominous AF.
Yeah, geez. Sounds like something's devouring.
Some sort of devouring thing.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So you go deeper and deeper into the woods. You can see the faint shape of a door at the bottom of this large mountain, but you've still got a bit of a ways to go, and you have 1 entry left. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bronson wants to hear it.
I want to hear it. I'm invested now.
Entry 3. Unfortunately, the experiment was a failure. The gate opened, but only for a second. The silver lining is that when the gate opened, I glimpsed a flash of something strange and wonderful. A glowing rune. Francis claims he didn't see it, which is strange because I can still see it every time I close my eyes. I don't know quite how, but I think this rune must be the key. Perhaps the soul link requires 3 people instead of 2? Unfortunately, more testing is required. Francis says I should rest, but there's just no time. When I close my eyes, I see that dark shadow looming over the broth. Its eyes burn and its mouth widens. I must solve this.
The audio log clicks off, and you find yourself now, finally, at the base of this huge mountain. Before you is this massive, beautifully rendered spider-themed door. And as you approach it, the eyes of the spider glow green, and it swings open.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Spooky-ooky.
It's a little spooky-ooky, but you know what? You 3 are pretty steadfast adventurers. I think you can handle it.
Did we say goodbye to Bronson?
Well, you haven't yet, but this is where I leave you because, god damn it, I don't leave my forest.
Okay, well, thanks for taking the trip with us. We appreciate it.
I didn't do it for you.
Well, we still appreciate it.
Why'd you do it?
I don't have a lot of people to talk to. You know, the forest gets a little lonely. Rangos, they never talk back to you.
Well, consider yourself lucky on that front.
No, one thing about Rangos, they don't talk back.
No, they don't. It's a sad, lonely world. All right, I'll leave you guys to it.
All right. Well, thanks for the duels.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye, Bronson.
Bye, Bronson.
Bronson Crastor out.
How do you exit?
I skip away.
Aw.
Aw.
And then a pterodactyl picks me up and takes me to its nest.
Oh, that was rad.
It was kind of rad. It was like half rad.
It was half rad and half whimsical, just like Bronson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget him.
So, are you ready to enter the room?
Yes.
So you enter, and the first thing you notice is that it's pitch black, save for one light bulb, below which you see a very stressed Francis tied to a chair.
Oh, Francis.
Oh, you finally made it. Gosh. It took you guys long enough. Come on over. Help me get untied.
This
seems
yeah.
like a trap.
I'm getting trap vibes, heavy trap vibes.
Yeah.
You gotta hurry. Like, Pukanichi is he's gonna be back any second. We gotta get out of here.
It's just like the spotlight on you and everything. It really feels like...
Yeah, I can't see anything else in the room. It's rough stuff, I'm not gonna lie.
As you are hesitating, you do hear a clattering of bones behind you, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom! You 3 are decked in the back and pushed right next to Francis.
Ah,
Dang it.
And so you land on the ground next to Francis,
Ugh.
still not sure where these punches came from, but you hear the clattering continue. But before you can react any further, Francis looks at you and his expression changes. I'm so sorry about all of this. Pukanichi, now! You hear a clattering of bones as a heavy switch is flipped. You all squint as the room becomes instantly illuminated. As your eyes adjust to the light, you realize something else. You 3 are now trapped inside columns of hard light on a floor-sized version of a very familiar-looking diagram.
oh no. That's not where I want to be.
Dang it.
Pukanichi helps Francis out of his ropes. You notice that he's trembling but looks oddly joyful. I'm so sorry. I hope hearing Darrell's journal entries at least helped for you to see what's going on here. I knew it wouldn't make things better, but I wanted you to at least understand. Here, just watch this. Francis produces a small little tablet and types on it a little bit, and suddenly holograms appear in the room. You see Francis, Darrell, and Pugene are standing where you're standing now, and the closed door that you see begins to open. And as it does, Pugene's body begins to glow, and he begins to scream. Francis and Darrell look on in shock as Pugene's body is overwhelmed by the power of the connection and is instantly crystallized. In the same instant, the gate opens fully, revealing a whirlpool-like portal that begins sucking up everything around it. Francis holds onto a bundle of cables for dear life. He grabs Darrell at the last moment, but his grip begins to loosen. Darrell looks at the portal, then back at Francis. Our connection wasn't strong enough to stabilize the portal. You need 3 souls that are perfectly linked. Francis' hand slips more. Find 3 perfectly linked souls, then find me. I know you can do it, Francis. I love you. Darrell lets go of Francis's hand and flies into the portal. Once he passes through it, it stabilizes, then the gate closes automatically, leaving Francis and the newly formed Pugilax alone amidst the rubble. I knew that I'd only get one shot at this, so it had to be perfect. I needed 3 souls, and I needed to know for certain that they were all linked perfectly. So I came up with a series of tests to determine how capable and connected you 3 truly were. I installed the Pugilax and the Hungry Goat, led you into the monster-infested lab, and even faked footage of Darrell's death using Dennis's shape-shifting abilities. The final test was to see if you 3 could work together to find me after Pukanichi's fake abduction. And you passed spectacularly. He looks down for a moment, then hardens his resolve, clenches his fist. So if this doesn't work, then I'm out of ideas. I'm sorry, girls. I didn't want it to go down like this, but you heard what Darrell said. And I'm not giving up until I can bring him back and say the same to him. And after he says that, Francis activates the machine, and everything begins to burn.
Ow. Owie.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh,
Jeez. What a twist and
this
turn.
This is not worth it. Not worth the payment.
We just wanted beers.
We just wanted some drinkies.
Oh, how many times have you gone out to the bar and then accidentally opened a portal to another realm?
Dennis was in on it after we dated him.
Dennis was in on it, unfortunately.
Wow.
That's why he was so upset, because he loved you so much. He loved those dates, but he was holding a dark secret. Secrets abound, and now you're in on them. Thank you all so much for watching and for journeying with us thus far. Thank you to the Ladies Book Club for doing their part.
Against our will.
Being pawns in this horrible scheme, as we do.
Yep. Thank you as well to Willie Muse for playing the role of Bronson Crastor, the Monster Master. I think his life is a little better having met you 3. Not much, but a little. So, as you might have realized, we are nearing the end of our journey. So, unfortunately, there won't be any action items or votes this time. It's straight ahead till the end now. The end game has begun, and I am so excited for you to see what...
Hello friends, if you enjoyed that episode of Drawfee, you should know that the best way to support us is to sign up for Dropout. For less than the cost of a very mediocre sandwich per month, you will get access to Drawfee videos a week early. You can talk to us on the Discord, and also there's exclusive series you can watch like Nathan's very own Cartoon Hell and Dimension 20. If you're interested, sign up at dropout.tv for a free trial, and I will put you on my list of very good boys, which I read every night before bed, and I give individual kisses to each name on the list.